All right, I'm hitting record.
Oh, right, that.
Member.
What?
Hit record.
Oh, yeah, I should do that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Recording.
All right. Yeah. Whenever you're ready for me to begin.
Take it away.
All right. Welcome, viewers, to AED&D, the D&D game where we all take turns DMing. And right now, I'm DMing my campaign, Powerless.
Whoa!
I'm your DM, Donnie Danger, and with us are our players, Bork.
Hi.
Playing Sparkstorm, Kivnergus Blurgan.
Right.
Playing Sledgehammer Disco, and Manbear.
Woot.
Playing as Frequency. And Happy New Year's pretty soon.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh?
Christmas first.
Christmas first. Yep, that's true.
You know what's even before that?
What's that?
Mother's Night.
Mother's Night?
Yule.
Is that different than Mother's Day?
Yuletide?
I don't look at calendars. I don't remember holidays.
It's a different holiday.
Oh.
Well, Hanukkah's going on right now, but Yule is the pagan one. It's tomorrow night.
Yule.
Yule is where, like, the Christmas tree and everything, where the reason why Christmas is in December. Because
The whole time I thought it was because of Christ's birthday and all that.
So, without getting too many people upset, Christ's birthday was actually like in the spring, but the pagans celebrate the winter solstice, which is tomorrow, and the church realigned his birthday, or moved his birthday to align with the celebrations of the people celebrating in the winter. Something like of that nature. I don't know. I forget the details. I'd have to look it back up. But like, is it like it maybe has something to do with the fact like, oh hey, you know, he died and rose in April, that they didn't want to have his birthday and that at the same time. But like, yeah. If you look at like the Old Testament or whatever, like you can find his actual birthday. Based on the context clues, it's not in the middle of winter, or it's not in December. But at least that's the last time I looked. I did some research on it.
Huh. Well, you learn something new every day.
Careful talking to certain not disciples, not delineations. What word am I thinking of?
Denominations.
Yeah, certain denominations of the Holy Catholic Church religion. They might disagree with you or get mad.
Hey, I mean, most I can hope for is them to tell me their point of view rather than getting immediately upset over my ignorance. So
I'm not gonna touch that one. That would start more. But
As long as we remember the reason for the season, the tilt of the earth.
yes.
yeah. Yeah.
Yule is still celebrated predominantly in Scandinavian countries, because it was like Vikings were all they celebrated Yule. And you know, the Vikings went everywhere. So
Yeah.
that's part of the reason why it spread. But yeah, it starts on the winter solstice, and it's like a week-long celebration. It started with like the Yule log, where now people make cakes of the Yule log, but before it was like they would cut down the biggest fucking tree that they could find and set it on fire, and it would burn for like stories say like they would start a fire and burn it for a week. Um, and like the Christmas tree comes from Yule. Uh, oh, what is it? Is it Sweden that has the straw horse? That's a cool one. That still goes on today. Um,
Makes me think of the Wicker Man.
yeah, I forget what it was for. I thought they like burnt it, but like, because I mean, back in the day, like they didn't use straw necessarily. I mean, they still use straw for like the pens, but like you had a shit ton. So like they end up making like a big horse or something. I'd have to look it up on that one, but definitely if you haven't heard much about Yule celebrations, um, give it a look. See, it's pretty cool.
Of interesting stuff happening around this time of year.
That's yeah, but that's the one I tend to celebrate more than Christmas. So
Very interesting stuff. Yule holidays. I'll have to try and remember to look some of that up. All I've ever known was opening Christmas under the tree and Santa. I think that's normal for most people around here.
fair. I mean,
Um,
we're in a very German area.
yeah, true that.
So, all right, well, yeah. Everyone, leave comments about your favorite winter holiday or end of the year holiday. Let us know what you think. Okay, that's my part.
Oh, okay. And with that, I will try my best to recap what happened last time on Powerless.
You're
Uh,
powerless.
Kind of. Last
Got 'em.
time, I mean, in a way, this is my campaign. Our episode began last time with our heroes heading off to bed. Some of them had a more restless night than others. Sledge dreamt that a local beggar had spoken ominously of a being that knows Sledge, and that being knows Sledge is looking for him. Upon waking, Sledge realized that it was a dream. Sparkstorm dreamt that he was inside a big top tent. Yeah, that was quickly filling with blood. He felt things grabbing at him from under the blood, and when he saw a rope drop to provide a way out, he climbed it up towards the rafters. Upon climbing, he found that it was Agent Killian Joy who tossed the rope to him. The Force agent, who was obviously just Killjoy. During a brief conversation, Killian revealed that he was definitely not the Entertainer, and that he despised him, in fact. He stated that the Entertainer was a talentless hack who was putting on a show for somebody or something. He also explained that the poison that entered Sparkstorm's body wasn't normal, and that it was lined with stardust, but he wouldn't reveal more than that, and impatiently tapped his foot while he waited for Sparkstorm to wake up. All the while, the tent continued to flood with more blood. Upon reaching the limit of his patience, Killian seemed to do something, gesture in some way, and Sparkstorm woke with a jolt to realize a buzzer had been planted in his bed. Deciding to turn this lemon into lemonade, Sparkstorm turned the buzzer into a new gadget that could deliver shock by touch. Afterward, he traveled to funny business with the rest of the party and gun show. Oh, Frequency didn't have any weird dreams, by the way. On the way, the party saw another broadcast from the hijacked Brightsville news station that was playing in one of the TVs of the mall. Colonel Carnage had twisted the events of yesterday into a condemnation of Force, explaining that it was them who turned the heroes soft and their lack of action that caused Sleep to die. He then revealed that the heroes of Brightsville were just as soft. Before the camera panned, revealed the bloody capes of the presumably dead heroes of Brightsville. Sledge didn't waste any time going up to the door of Funny Business afterwards and using his handgun to shoot the padlock. And together, the group began to investigate the mall, while the mall was strewn into disarray by the sound of gunshots. So I didn't write my recap this much further, so I'm going off of memory. So investigating the inside of the Funny Business Mall, little store, our heroes noticed that there was kind of like a puppet inside. They noticed that there was a trap door.
Wait, let me try.
Okay, go ahead.
So the heroes entered while Gunshow stood out to stand guard and investigated the room. They found what looked like a clown in a chair, but under further analysis was actually a meta man. And they found a nice dresser and a little trapdoor on the floor. Within the dresser, where one of the drawers should have been, it looked like there was a rip trap with a key in the back. While also looking around, there was a camera on the corner of the room set to watch their movements, which was quickly disposed of by a firearm. Sparkstorm
By a car repeatedly backfiring.
yes. Sparks the group was debating on how to get the key out without activating the rip trap, and Sparkstorm came up with a clever way of magnetizing using a giant create an electromagnet to pull it out from the other side, avoiding sticking their limbs inside. Once the key was obtained, Frequency picked it up, and without second thought, as Sledgehammer was telling everyone to think 3 times before doing anything, Frequency thought once and went over to the person sitting down, put the key in the lock, and the floor opened up. Not just the
You
trapdoor.
said thoughts. Frequency didn't really think. He just did.
Yeah, it was fine. Half a thought. He picked it up. All he thought was, "Hey, key hole," and he put the key in instead of analyzing your thought 2 more times, like the warnings were. So then the entire floor opened up. Sledgehammer and Frequency made a wonderful reaction and stopped themselves from falling. But Sparkstorm was so unlucky, and also Gunshow got trapped outside because some bars closed up behind them. With some quick thinking, Frequency was able to activate his flying disc and gently lowered himself down, or started to fly back up, while the other 2 decided to go help him, and they jumped down and beat the ever-living pulp out of the fake clown.
Wow.
Now they stand there and they're looking at each other, and Sledgehammer has a look in his eyes that none of the group has seen before, and it's solely directed at the entertainer. How's that?
Excellent. That was absolutely beautiful. I couldn't have done it better myself.
Cool. I've had practice.
It was great.
Also,
did I?
you might admit, I don't think Sledgehammer just shot the padlock. He shot the padlock and then kicked the door down.
Also shut the
Oh,
hinges.
Yeah, shut the padlock hinges and then busted through that door. He wasn't
Oh,
opening
right, yeah.
it like normal.
You basically obliterated that door.
He went,
Yeah.
"This is Sparta," before the pit even opened up.
That was a pretty good recap of the investigation scene. Guys, did we miss anything?
Thought something earlier on, but I was too distracted after the recap.
Well, okay. Without further ado, if there's nothing else to add or amend, we will continue and begin the session. Alright, everybody. You have just fallen down to the lower chamber underneath the Funny Business, starting area. The floor above is sealed, covered up by the fake ceiling that had lowered. The clown before you is defeated, zipping out. Seemed to glitch out and speak some lines before just malfunctioning and stopping.
Defeated is a light word to use there.
You guys destroyed it. You guys jumped down and Mortal Kombat fatality that thing together.
I didn't touch it. I was just floating down. I thought I would surprise everyone. And I'm like, yeah, I was floating up, and they're just like.
Whether or not that thing was actually a threat, you'll never have to find out because it is done for.
It was in this place. It's not one of us. It was moving. It was a threat.
the best visual I can give the people listening is picture Halo Reach when they brought out the assassinations, and you could jump off a cliff, and as long as you get an assassination, you would survive. That's the type of thing that Sledgehammer did. He jumped down and turned it into an assassination, not cutscene, but like animation, and it was done at that point.
Yeah, Frequency kind of like created like an air pocket that boosted the speed of his sledgehammer or something. Like it was a combined attack.
I boosted his fall speed.
Ah.
Basically, I made a cold gust of air behind him as he was falling, just to make him fall faster and harder. Nothing to do with his sledgehammer.
Yeah, it was
Teamwork makes
pretty
the
saucy
clown
stuff. I mean, as the old saying goes.
I like that one.
All right, and fellas, you guys find yourself in a hall with various doors lining it, each with plates in front, like little welcome mats. They're different colored.
Yeah, is that what the circles are?
Yeah. The doors themselves are not wide open. They have kind of like a metal door, sliding door that slides up and down. Or at least you might assume by appearances that's how it closes, because it just looks like a metal door.
Alright, Sledge. You know him the most. It looks like we have a hallway and some doors. What's your plan here?
I don't like the look of this welcome mat here. The first one, the blue one.
All right.
Everyone stand back. I'm gonna try and hit it with a ranged. What the hell? Everyone's freaking out anyway. I'll just take a shot at it.
DM, are we audible range with the mall still here?
No, you don't hear anything. If you had super hearing, I'd let you roll a perception check.
But I meant, like, we don't have to necessarily worry, like, there's not more car backfires going on to the neighboring crowd.
It would probably be very muffled. At worst, if anybody heard anything, it probably wouldn't be hearable at all.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
Plus, people who hear loud popping sounds tend to move away from the source of the popping sounds, so they're further away than they were, a minute ago.
Yeah, we hope.
Plus, I imagine this place is soundproofed so he could pull organs out and no one's going to hear the screaming.
Good point. Doing laundry.
All right, so you shoot it.
That's a reference from a TV show, I'm pretty sure.
You don't really hit it. I mean, you hit close enough to it. It's not a direct shot. If you were playing darts, you would have lost. Hit the edge of the mat. And you see that underneath the mat seems to be some metal. You kind of hear a clink as your bullet hits it, and the door almost rises up a little bit. only an inch before closing.
Really? Just a pressure plate? I kind of expected more. Alright, well, I'll hit it with a hammer. Well, again, I will attempt to hit it with the hammer. We'll see. Again, from range, because...
I take a
fuck,
step
I hate this guy.
back. As I see him loading up with his hammer, I'm like, I'm just gonna stand over here.
Oh my good, come on. That is a 7.
It's a pressure plate. It's not going anywhere, so you don't have to roll that high to hit it. So you hit it, you see the door go up again, and then it stops about an inch high until you remove your hammer. But the pressure plate is dented. Like, it doesn't look great. By the way, do you remove your hammer, or you just keep it down?
I was kind of hoping the force of the hammer hitting it would do more than that, but if that's all that's gonna do, I'm just gonna hit the wall next to the door.
Alright.
I'm not playing this guy's game. I'm not fucking with that door. I'm sure if I touch the bottom of it, I'm gonna get stuck with some sort of needle full of whatever the hell his latest concoction is.
Okay, everybody roll perception.
Hopefully one of y'all has eyeballs, because I don't.
16.
Hey,
Sledge.
there's a perception roll.
You roll
Got
a nat
that out.
one. You hit a... It's a wall. Way to waste a nat one on a wall, because it doesn't matter. You don't have to roll anything to hit it. I actually went to...
Oh no, that was the perception.
Oh, that was your perception.
This wall
Okay.
is made out of wall.
I got an 18 on my perception.
Hey, Frequency, you notice that the room seems to be getting kind of hotter. Getting kind of stuffy in here.
The hallway?
Yeah.
I use air control to turn down the temperature.
Also, you see a camera at the very end of the hallway, all the way down here. Do you look at it for like a prolonged period of time?
I look at the camera. I just wave.
All right. As you wave, roll a will save.
Sure. I lost 22. I lost my candy.
You're okay. Okay. You did feel an odd sensation as you looked at the camera, but you're more or less okay.
Okay, I'm back. I found my candy.
Oh, you felt an odd sensation as you looked at the camera, but you're okay.
I do voice up like, "Hey guys, camera makes me feel funny." I look at Disco and I go, "You're the one that says he's full of traps and shit." And I kind of point at the camera and I go, "That one apparently does something."
I'm gonna empty the rest of the revolver into it. I have.
At that, before you do that, roll a reflex save.
Me?
Sledge.
Oh. All right.
As from the ceiling drops several TV monitors, one of them has Officer Orderly, who you recognize from the precinct, trapped up, gagged in some sort of chamber. You have time to not shoot or do so as you see that.
What, the camera or the monitor?
The monitor drops down. There's like TV screens that kind of drop down from the ceiling.
Mhm.
One of them has Officer Orderly, who you remember from the precinct and is your new partner. He seems to be gagged inside of a room with a camera pointed at him. You choose to shoot the camera anyways?
Basically, if you shoot the camera, your partner's dead.
Well, he jumped the gun on kidnapping my partner. I've never met the guy.
Oh,
He just got assigned.
fair point.
This
Fair
is why
point.
these people need more patience. It wouldn't be on me. All I know is he's got a camera looking at us. I don't want that camera looking at us. Good night.
Roll hit to shoot the camera. You're all the
Alright.
way at this end of the hallway.
Oh my goodness. That's
You miss.
yeah.
And you see on the monitor, you hear another shot sound, a bit of a muffled shot. It's over audio, and you see a bullet hit the leg of Officer Orderly as he screams through muffled cries.
Oh, okay.
Do we hear it?
Well,
Sorry.
I found him.
You hear it through the audio of the speakers that are attached to the monitor.
All right, well, we found him. If we want to get this guy out of here. Yay? Nay? I say ignore all these doors because every single one of them is going to kill you in a horrifying new way.
Well, like,
if we
I
just
look at
bypass
Sledge and
them.
I look at Sledge and I go, it's your rodeo. I just came to kill clowns.
well, I thought you said that you heard it through the TV, like you didn't actually hear it through, like, the ambient air.
Oh, it was a muffled gunshot. I'm
Oh,
assuming the muffled gunshot was whatever that camera picked up. And if the bullet hit him in the leg, I know he's the way my gun was pointing.
oh, in that way, okay. Yeah, look, I mean, I'm ready to go wherever. I kind of wondered if there's any, like, loot in these rooms, but we can come back and clear them out on the way back.
Like a all expenses paid ticket to Nightmare Land. I don't know what kind of loot you're hoping for here. You saw what that golden ticket did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know what kind of adventures you've been on, kid, but this isn't a fairy tale. There's nothing good here.
I just spent a lot of money in Duet, so I could use some stuff to sell. Or some gadgets.
I suppose there's always room for CRTs that fell off a truck.
Yeah. Yeah, now you
You're
get
looking to scrap the wire out of the walls.
There you go. There you go.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go down the hallway,
Okay.
avoiding all
You
the mats.
start walking down the hallway, and it's kind of like one of those weird sort of optical illusions where it seems the hallway gets a little bit longer and smaller and narrower as you get to the end. And as you keep getting closer, passing up the doors to your left and right, roll a will save.
Alright. An 8.
Sparstorm and frequency from your perspective, it looks like Sledgehammer kind of just stopped at a certain point. From your perspective, Sledge, it looks like you kept walking. You, from their angle, look like you stopped right at the very last door, the orange one. And you take 4 psychic damage. You feel a headache inside of you as you get closer to the end of the hallway.
inside of you.
You inside your head. Yeah, it's a
It's
headache.
inside of you. It's inside of you.
I'm inside.
Well, I mean, it could have been one of those external headaches that's just really weird to think about.
Yeah.
But that would have come with extra psychic damage because you have to figure out how the hell that works. But no, that makes sense. My brain has never been my best attribute, so of course that's how this prick's gonna attack me.
And as you say that to yourself, you do realize that the camera is fully within eye view of you as you draw closer.
Hey, what's the holdup
I
over
do
there?
something. When I know that the camera is doing something, right? Because it tried to do something to me.
Yeah.
So what if I'm just gonna cast invisibility on Sledge?
All right.
Camera can't see him if he's invisible.
It checks out.
Fair point. Yeah, it checks out. Sludge, you turn invisible, and despite the shaky logic behind this idea,
This is not shaky logic.
you actually do kind of like come to and realize you're pretty close to the end of the hallway, and you can actually see it. It looks normal now. It looks like a vault door of sorts with multiple locks that are color-coded.
Shaky logic, my ass. Only because I outplayed you.
I'm
So what
sighing
color
for.
are all the locks? And
There
I'm assuming
is-
there's 6 in total?
I'm sighing for meta-wise.
Yep. Yeah, there are 6 in total. There's a green, a red, an orange, a yellow, a blue, and a gray one.
So what's the
Nice
holdup?
Huh?
I'm wondering why he kind of like stopped in the middle of the hallway.
I turn back. Oh, brain hurt. Not sure what that was about. Locks. Probably
But I
keys in those rooms. Also torture traps in those rooms. Although, I'm looking at this vault door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a bullet hole in it?
Yeah. Oh, I would have you roll perception, but you see it.
The
It looks
bullet
like there's a
went
dent on the
through
door.
the door. Oh,
A dent, a small bullet dent. Very small bullet indents.
okay. Not a hole.
Yeah, at least solid construction.
Which means this prick just shot that guy in the leg. That's not nice. Alright. Well, I'm right next to that camera, right?
Yep.
And it can't see me coming.
Maybe
Which
not.
means I would have advantage on an attack roll, correct?
Yeah.
You hope so.
I mean, I need all the help I can get. You've seen my rolls tonight. Holy.
And you're not doing great on RNG's. This isn't happy with you.
I had one roll above 10. Scratch that. I had one. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see. Hey, cool. That's a 21 to hit the camera with my hammer.
Right. You hit the camera with your hammer. You do realize it was on rails, and it almost seemed to be trying to swivel out of the way before you hit it, but it wasn't fast enough. And you crushed it. Sparks on frequency. You see the TV monitor, and Officer Orderly's leg is being crushed in a vice grip as that happens.
I'm sure it's a coincidence.
Well,
Alright, so I'm gonna come back to you two and let you know what the game is for today.
yeah. So what'd you find out?
Each of these rooms is gonna have a key in it. each of those keys is gonna be behind a rip trap. It hurts me to say every time. It's gonna be behind some sort of rip trap. Um, he likes it when you play by his rules, but when you play by his rules, you end up getting tortured to death. So lateral thinking is encouraged.
Hey, Frequency, did you hear that?
Yeah, play by the rules, but play in lateral ways. I don't think he's
No.
really met me before.
Don't play by the rules. Play by the rules get you tortured to death. Right?
Yeah.
He'll get upset, but fuck him.
Oh,
He thinks he's some super genius, but he kidnapped some dude I never met. And like, do I want him to die? No. We're gonna try and get him out of here, but like, it's been a rough couple of days. That guy's not high on my priority list.
Fair.
So let's try and get through this without losing too much blood.
I like that plan.
And with that, I'm attacking the wall next to the door, the blue room.
We make our way back and making our way back.
All right. You attack the wall. Roll damage again. Don't bother rolling hit. It's a wall.
That's a +3. Just throwing this thing around enough times, I should just know this. Yeah, it's +3. Okay. Whoa, 6.
Man. Yeah, your damage output's not that great with that attack. And it is made of metal underneath.
This
You seem to have dented it
motherfucker.
a bit. But also another TV monitor drops down and sparks turn. You see what looks like the girl you were following in the mall. She also seems to be bound and gagged.
The TV drops down. I don't even look at it. I'm pulling out my tomahawk and stabbing the TV. I saw what happened on his. I don't want to know.
Alright?
Like, that TV's starting to come down, and by the time it hits the end, before it has a second to light up, it has a tomahawk wedged into it.
You destroy the TV.
As these TVs are dropping and everybody's getting all threatened, I kind of look into this, talk to this guy and go, you try to threaten me, you're gonna get a dagger in the eyeball, dude. Don't do it.
Alright. And with that, everybody roll perception checks and you'll take 1 fire damage. Roll heat damage.
I told you I
Specifically.
was cooling down the air with my cool ability.
Oh, you're keeping that active.
Yeah.
Alright.
It doesn't cost me much. I got 21 for my perception.
You realize that if it weren't for your ability, this room would be getting progressively hotter.
Yeah,
If-
well,
if
I'm not
anyone-
really keeping the room, I'm keeping us, like the 3 of us. Like, I'm not cooling down the entire fucking room.
If anyone can maintain concentration and talk smack at the same time, it's Frequency.
Exactly.
It's his
Sparkstorm got
natural state of being.
Outside this little perimeter of yours, it's getting hotter. Dangerously so.
Alright.
Sparkstorm got a 22 for his perception.
You realize the same thing.
That's trying to get toasty in here.
Yep.
Okay.
I got a 3. I'm wondering if I left the oven on.
You're feeling okay. You're with Frequency. And he's got his power active.
Do we have a way? Like, is the door open? Do we have a way in this room yet?
Have you tried?
Currently,
knowledge?
from what we've done, is there a way into the room?
Roll knowledge.
I mean, I'll tell you the way he wants you to get into the room is to stand in that pressure plate. But also, I don't know if something's gonna grab your legs or if he's gonna drop an anvil like it's some Looney Tunes shit. Nothing good happens if you stand on that pressure
A
plate.
29 for a knowledge check.
More or less, yeah, the pressure plates seem to be the main gimmick of this hallway. Standing on them might activate something.
Huh. Uh-huh. I don't like that. I go to everyone, I'm like, hey, back up for a minute. Or step to the side.
Got it.
I kind of walk next to it and kind of like drop both my tomahawks onto the pressure plate and like skirt to the side real quick.
You put them down on the pressure plate, and you see the pressure plate go down a little bit, and the door open a little bit.
What's a little bit?
An inch, and you see all the other doors around you open up as well.
So basically, one person's got to stand on this plate while the rest of us do the rooms, or we have to have something heavy enough. What do I got?
I have a very stupid idea.
Could we perhaps discuss the stupid idea?
I have a little transformer in my pocket.
I have metal body plates. I got 2 of them. I imagine those are pretty heavy.
Yeah? They might be.
I don't even know what I got them off of, to be honest. Probably some fucking broken robot and duet.
So our options are body panels or pocket mech.
I'd say keep the pocket mech, try the panels. I'm sure they're heavy.
Wait.
Well, I step to the side while I pick up my tomahawk since apparently this thing needs more than 10 pounds.
Sparkstorm, you can use that metal plate to hover, right?
Yeah.
Which means you can use magnetic fields to move it around.
Yeah.
I'm having a line of thought that's making my head hurt because I'm not usually the one to think of these things, but
Do I know it?
couldn't you use that same idea to push the plate down?
Yeah, I heard that it was metal when he was banging on it, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking using the metal body plate panel things, but yeah, if you could just push right on that, that'd be even smarter.
I mean, you're gonna have to let me know. Oh, wait, I got this. I got an idea. I want to, I want to kneel on the ground, put my hand on the corner of the plate. I'm not gonna be like wide open in the middle of it.
Okay, so you're saying this, or are you acting?
I'm starting to act it out.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap the chain of my hammer around your waist.
Good plan.
Like, as quick as I can, just throwing it around you.
And I'm kind of
Getting
waiting
ready to pull on that thing.
as you're doing that. And then as I'm touching the plate, I want to activate my magnetism and have it attract, push it away. Okay, have fun.
Perfect.
And I want to use my magnetization to push it down and have it magnetized to whatever the bottom is when it bottoms out.
Right. Roll a power check. You push it all the way down as if a person were standing on it. You see the door rise up about, 3 inches.
24.
Oh, I thought the 19 was yours. 29 was yours. But yeah, you successfully do what you're trying to do. You push it all the way down, and it rises up about 3 inches. No trap seems to activate.
I don't know what to do next. What do we do next?
Do we have anything we could wedge under the door?
Yeah, you have a lot of weapons and objects. There's a lot of
I
other
still got those plates.
There's a lot of other doors in this hallway too.
Hey, I have a crazy idea. What about the robot clown that we bashed and melted?
Oh yeah, he's not doing anything with his arms or legs.
Or body?
Or body.
I mean, I'm just holding this thing here, so like, feel free.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick the Meta Man's leg under the door and try and lift the door up using the leg as a lever.
You're gonna put him under the door. All right.
Yeah, for safety.
You bring the Meta Man over the door and you try to place him under. He's under now. Well, his ankle is. It's only 3 inches high. Can't get much more than that through there. But you could certainly try.
Yeah, would that be a fortitude check?
Yeah.
Good shot. Hey, the one thing I'm good at. 23.
You managed to ram him forcefully under the door, wedging it completely open. Like, his fucking torso is fucking smashed under there. You can see a bit of metal is almost warping a little bit around his waist. But the door is steadfast and doesn't rise any higher. It's just kind of held in place.
Now, can I try and pick up the Meta Man under the door? I don't want to put any part of my anatomy under the door. So I'd be picking him up by the shoulders so as not to stick my fingers under the door.
Yeah, you can try to pick him up. Roll another fortitude save.
It's 24.
So as you begin to try and lift him up and pull away, you feel a lot of resistance. He's wedged in there. Do you continue to try and pull with this 24?
Yeah.
All right. As you begin to pull, you feel his upper body separating from the lower torso with a metallic shredding sound as his insides separate. Now his lower torso is wedged under the door.
Guys.
Well, he wasn't feeling good before, so it's, you know.
We may need to come back to this. Maybe we have to do them in. We were supposed to do them in a certain order.
Looking around, you do see all the other doors, as long as there's weight on this panel, are raised up about 3 inches as well, despite not having anything wedged underneath them.
Cool.
Hey, Frequency, you want to take one of those body panels, body plates you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And carefully now, place one on the green doormat.
Sure. I do so.
All right, you place it on, you see all the other doors raise up another 3 inches, but the pressure plate doesn't seem to be fully activated. It goes down about halfway.
So the clown guy that he's holding is like severed in half. It's 2 pieces, right?
Yep.
That's not gonna work. It's not Jimmy. You want to drop the top half of him on there? Maybe it'll open up the rest of the way. Or put it on a different one.
Yeah, I think I'll put the remains of this poor robot friend on the red one.
You put it on the red one, and the weight of the Metaman, heavier than a normal person, fully lowers the pressure plate. You see all the other ones rise up about 10 inches.
What about the one in
With the
front of it?
combined, all of them are raised up about 10 inches. All the doors. They all seem to react to whatever is on any of the pressure plates.
I yell out, well, this is
weighted equally.
This is freaking stupid. I could understand if you activate one and then you have to activate the next one, the next one. How are we supposed to get in any other rooms if none of them open the door that's in front of them?
Roll knowledge.
Sure. 18.
If weight is placed on multiple pressure plates, each of the doors rise up and will be available for entry.
Yeah, but like at that point, you're opening all the doors at once.
Yeah, until somebody walks off of a pressure plate.
Yeah, but like if we're supposed to get through all of these, I would think like maybe orange would open orange all the way, but then open like red halfway, green a quarter, gray like an eighth. Like they add up, like certain one adds up from all the rest of them, but like which one do you start with? You would think that there'd be one that would like, if you stand on that one, it opens that door all the way, so you know which order to go in. I don't like the idea of opening them all, because who knows what's hiding in these rooms? They could come out and get us. I'm scared.
I'm not going to elaborate further, but that's what you notice. It does seem like these doors are meant to have multiple pressure on multiple plates.
Do one of you want to go get gun show?
Not particularly. He's behind a steel wall up a thing we fell down.
Oh yeah, the floor closed up behind us, didn't it?
I think
It
so.
did.
Frequency, what's your power save? Or what does something have to roll to overcome it, I should say?
You should know this, DM.
Okay, I can look at your sheet.
I'm looking. Power effect 15.
Alright. Just asking.
You're trying to overpower my power.
Yes.
So, I actually thought of something while you guys were talking and thinking. I walk up to, I'll start with the green door. I know it's not all the way up yet, but I just want to make a very, very small, like eyeball size, invisible thing right there in the door.
Wait,
And I want to look.
you trying to cut an opening through it?
No, just make it invisible.
Oh, okay.
And then look through it.
Shit, that's something you can do with your power.
That is something I can do with my power, yes.
Alright, so you actually managed to make that door invisible and see through it. That is the green door, and you see on the other side seems to be a dartboard, a room with a dartboard in it.
I look around, I go, who's got the best accuracy? Mine's shit.
Are we throwing or shooting?
It's a dartboard.
In fact, let me show you what you see. Never mind that this room is not on the other side of that door as far as this map is concerned, but you see this frequency.
Not pretty expansive tunnel. about 20 feet hallway.
There's a red line
Going.
going through it. It's
Red-
almost like a cross.
Yep. With a dartboard at the end. I'm guessing this is for somebody who's got pretty good range. My range, like I stated earlier, is about shit. I get a +5 to hit. But that's from a bunch of different modifiers. That's mostly from grid. I don't have any other bonuses to it. Anybody gonna speak up?
I mean, I have a pistol, but that's about it. And we've seen how accurate I am with that today.
Roll
Although
what's your
if
hit,
you
man.
think +3.
What about you, Sparkstorm?
The what?
Hit mod and throwing capabilities.
Yeah, I throw. I guess is a +6.
Well, it's better than mine.
Wait, no, that's. Oh yeah, I guess so. So how?
Well, from what the room looks like, I'm guessing that there's gonna be something going both horizontal and vertical, because there's a red line going both ways, and it's pretty blatant red line. And I imagine in order to get the key, you're probably gonna have to get a bullseye while avoiding certain things. I'm not 100%.
That sounds about right.
Well, that's green room checked out. We can discuss that in a minute. I go check out red room. Do the same thing. Turn the door invisible.
All right, red room it is, and you see. Okay, you see this. Give me a second.
1,000.
Okay. Not literally. Gotta find the reveal areas key. There we go.
I ate it.
All right. Red room, you see a claw grab machine with a control panel.
Cool. This one, wow, Sparkstorm, this whole place is just like kitted out for you, man. This one's got a claw grab machine with control panel, which means you're probably gonna have to tech your shit out of it. That's about all I can think of to say. I'm sure you're probably gonna have to grab the key. So I could take the hit room, and you could take this one, but there's also 5 rooms, and there's only 3 of us, so we're gonna have to double up a couple times here. Move to orange.
And it has become hot enough, I assume, to overpower your power save, and everybody takes 7 heat damage. It's been piling up for a while. All right.
Okay, so question.
Yes.
Now, before we all take 7 fucking crazy ass damage, wouldn't it just now be getting hot enough for us to be taking the first thing? It's not like it's gonna shut my power off. It's just stronger than my power now. So it would be like, even though it's at level whatever this is, we would still be feeling it as in the first level of hot enough to actually damage us.
Well, since I'm rolling just to overcome your power save and I don't feel like doing math, I'll say you take a resistant amount of damage. So, rounding down, everybody gets 3 damage. How's that sound?
That sounds cool. I'll take that.
Going from a +0 to a +5 mod. Okay.
Orange room.
Oh, orange room. You see. Ooh. You see this.
What's this?
That's a ball pit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that ball pit's full of a whole bunch of nasty things. So I'm gonna say we throw Sledgehammer in there because he can actually take a hit.
Depends on what the hit is. I might end up being digested for 1,000 years. Wait, that was a different pit.
But silver lining, you can cannonball into the ball pit and go wee as you do.
Is that a thing I'm known for? That doesn't sound like me, but it can't be any worse than the ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh god, that thing is ridiculous.
Can't be worse than that. So sure.
Well, honestly, just keep working down the line. We got to figure out what we got to do. So, yellow the vault door, I think, right?
No, yellow
No,
is
the
just
vault door
another
is
room.
past yellow.
Yeah,
Oh,
vault door is
well
not
then.
marked.
Yellow it is.
All right, yellow. You see. Huh. You see this. An operating table with a mannequin on top of it. I couldn't generate an image that had a mannequin on it. Midjourney thought it was too disturbing.
You got shut down by AI, man. They said you're just too fucking crazy.
But there's a
Mannequins
mannequin on the
aren't
operating
people.
table.
Okay.
Okay.
And it looks like its stomach is open with some tools on the side.
All right, who's gonna play Operation?
Yeah, I was gonna say I raised my hand. This was mine.
Yeah, what is a scalpel but a very precise dagger? I feel like this is very much in Frequency's wheelhouse.
Great. And yes, I am subtracting mana and everything else. I'm not just cheesing.
I'm listening.
And with that,
I have to use that.
you do realize,
Okay.
Frequency, that despite the heat also becoming harder to resist, it is also dealing more damage, and everybody takes 4 damage now.
Ooh, you suck.
You look at the gray one. All right.
Hold on, I gotta cover my camera so the boy can go through. Go on, bud.
All right.
Go on, bud.
Before I reveal the gray one, I'm going to hydrate and grab a beer.
So each of these pressure plates raises the doors by a different amount.
Yeah, but we only need a few inches to get through. None of us are chunky. So if you think about it, we've got it up 6 inches now from the 2 pressure plates. If we raise one more, then
We have it more than that.
Oh, okay.
Well,
then we
if I
should be
remember
able to
right,
start
we're at
going.
about 17.
That should be plenty for us to get through. And with
Yeah,
this heat
that's true.
ramping up, we should probably pick rooms and fucking
All right,
book it.
what's going on here?
Start getting shit done.
Did any of them look like they had a functioning AC?
No. Donnie Danger is getting a drink. He's hydrating. Me
I'm gonna
and
grab a
Nervous
drink
Morgan are plotting. But yeah, so figure out what's in these last 2 rooms, and then I say we just start booking it in and getting shit done.
Yeah, that sounds
Otherwise-
reasonable.
Otherwise, I'm gonna melt.
Yep. Burning to death isn't my idea of
Oh,
Slowly melting to death
I
doesn't sound fun.
do want to say, you guys, if you have elemental damage reduction that applies to any of this damage that's being dealt,
Oh, now you tell me.
I get 2 HP back.
yeah, it's elemental damage.
Wait, so what happened?
We're about to reveal the gray room.
Yeah, that's.
Well, why
I
is
just
it,
got back from the bathroom.
why is he talking about damage?
The heat
Oh,
damage
'cause of the fire
that
damage.
we're taking.
Yeah.
Wait, like, if from Sparkspark's point of view, he's been standing here for 30 seconds while Frequency went to go check these rooms, and I've taken 8 points of fire damage, or 2 points of fire damage, or fire damage twice.
Yeah, it's getting hot.
Yeah, it's getting pretty toasty in here.
Man, I need one of those fucking furnaces. Also, I need 2 more points of that.
All right.
Wait, how much?
You see,
How many was this last one? Sorry.
this last one was a 9, but halved and rounded down to a 4. And then whatever your element's damage reduction is, you subtract from that 2.
Okay, gray room looks like Five Nights at Freddy's on crack.
Yeah, you see what looks like
Is
somebody.
that a fucking Teletubby?
No, that's definitely that's literally a ripoff of Five Nights at Freddy.
Okay, it was
I
very
swear to
hard.
God, that's Tinky Winky's fucking antenna.
Very hard generating an image of somebody like an animatronic that isn't a Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff. You know,
That is Tinky Winky.
no, that's Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's so Tinky Winky.
But I couldn't get it to not do Five Nights at Freddy's. I said person in animatronic, you know, humanoid entity, creepy room, and it just kept doing this to me. So I said, fuck it, sure.
That was great.
Well, either way, distraction aside, I say this one is control panels with creepy fucking Tinky Winky trying to get in. I'm not sure if we're gonna have to torture Tinky Winky or try to not let him kill us. And I don't care what you say, I'm calling him Tinky Winky for the rest of this game.
I mean, we can do 2 things.
All right. So then, I guess because it's getting starting to get toasty, you want to check out this blue one while we're standing, while the other two are also standing.
Blue
here?
one's the last one.
Right. Right. This blue one you reveal. It's a bit bigger than the other rooms, or at least the map is. But from your point of view, it looks like a dance room.
Ah, disco. So I look at him and I go, okay, so Disco gets the ball pit in the dance room. Sparkstorm, you got the 2 with control panels. And I get surgery and target practice.
Okay, but there's 6 pressure plates, only 3 of us, and every time we stand on a pressure plate, it only lifts it up by at most 3 inches. How
Yeah,
about
but we've got a couple of them. Hold on. We've got a couple of them jerry-rigged, so now they're what? I think Disco said they're about 17 inches off the ground. We should be able
Yeah,
to
they're
get
not
in there.
all
None of us
3
are
inches.
guilty.
Each pressure plate lifts the doors by a different amount.
Okay.
So at this point, we should be able to, slide in without, having to separate even more. Well, we already do, but we should also hurry up because whoever's heating up this room is overpowering me, keeping you guys from dying.
Which one? Green was target practice, right? I guess I'll go there first.
Green's target practice. Green is target practice. Red is claw machine. Yellow or orange is surgery.
Orange is ball pit.
Yellow. Oh, orange is ball pit.
Yep.
Orange is ball pit. Yellow surgery. Gray is Tinky Winky, and blue is dance floor. So
All right, where are you guys not going?
I'm taking green
Right now.
and yellow.
Right. Wait.
I'll do green first.
Wait, I thought I was doing green.
Yeah, but then we found 2 with control panels. We're taking 2 each.
Oh, okay. Well, so you're not going to yellow.
Not yet. I'm gonna do green first,
Never mind.
and then yellow.
I thought I was. You left the plate on green. I thought I was going. I was going there, so I was going to pick up the green and put it in a different one. But okay. So, anyways, the doors are all open enough that we could slide under.
Yeah.
What plates have been pushed down by now?
I put
Blue
the
all
plate
the
on
way,
green.
green halfway, red all the way.
Oh, yeah.
Blue did 3 inches, half of green was 4, red was 10.
I go to. I suppose the claw machine room.
All right.
I head into target practice.
I
Okay,
care
to the-
go.
Ball pit.
I'm gonna do the ball pit first.
Yeah.
I lost my person.
Spark. Oh shit.
I'm underneath.
Okay. Oh, I think I know what I gotta do. I gotta turn all these into map layers.
I'm underneath the thingamajigger.
Sparkstorm is in the
There we go. These are all token layers, so they should not be token layers. All right. Okay, where's everybody going? Sparkstorm red. Frequency.
I put this red.
Green. And Sledge. Where?
Orange.
Orange. Right, you guys all stand on the doors and you're all doing this simultaneously?
Yeah.
Well, Metaman Corpse is holding the red pressure plate down. A body plate was holding the green one down. So the only one that isn't currently being held down. Well, no, I suppose the other half of the Metaman is holding the blue one down.
And whether or not you let the magnetization hold, like if they're magnetized, it would hold itself down. But
If you're concentrating on it, it would hold.
I'm gone.
Alright. And it doesn't hold. The pressure plate goes back up.
Okay, so everything's 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
It's just still plenty.
I'd rather not be crawling in 2 foot tall.
But as you guys stand on the pressure plates, usually the door rises more than a few inches.
Yeah, but like as soon as you walk into the room, the doors are gonna go back down.
Probably, yeah. You could rush into the rooms.
Are we doing this all at once, or are we
Yeah.
one at a time?
All at once sounds good to me.
All right.
Sounds fine.
Y'all are resourceful.
Everybody's-
I think you can figure out how to get out of a room.
Everybody stands on the remaining pressure plates, and the doors actually rise to above head level as you stand and face each of them.
On 3, okay? 3. And
All right.
I tuck and roll into it.
Everybody roll reflex with advantage.
Wow.
To beat the door.
To be an asshole.
I literally was diving through the door.
Unnatural 20 is my advantage.
You easily beat the door.
Fucking natural
Everybody manages to beat the door. Sledge, barely. You're waiting for the 1, 2, 3 countdown, and you're caught off guard by the suddenness of it. And as you're trying to get through, it just narrowly closes, well, gets a few inches low above bottom, right behind you. And you
Alright.
realize that there's a pressure plate on this side too, and it goes back up again.
Do we all notice that there's a pressure plate on the side of the door that...
Yep.
Cool.
As you guys take the step through, you realize the other side does have a pressure plate. Alright. Now with that, alright, you guys are all in claw machine, darts, and ball pit. Sledge. Actually, anybody itching to go first, because I could just roll initiative.
I want to look to see where the key is. Because he wasn't... frequency didn't necessarily specify, he just said what it was. I want to see if there's a key in here or something that's also orange or red. Like signifying.
Your perception check was a 10.
Yeah,
You just see the claw machine.
I keep looking. Alright, one of you guys go.
Pull out my laser rifle. And I take aim for the target.
Right. Before
I know I was told not to play the game, but I want to play the game.
before anybody really begins, frequency, you see that there is another camera that drops down in the corner, but the only reason you notice this without a perception check is because there's sound coming from it. And it says, "Hello, viewers! Today we have a new guest, one we're not familiar with. Care to stare in the camera and say hi?"
I flip him off, actually.
Alright.
I flip him off and I say, turn down the heat, asshole.
In case you haven't noticed, this should be a much more chill atmosphere now that you've decided to play ball. And there is no more heat, as you've noticed.
Oh, sweet. I can stop wasting my magic.
Now, mystery guest, there are two ways you can adequately introduce yourselves to our guests. We have a stand in the room with multiple candies. Or you could simply stare at the camera for an uninterrupted 10 seconds.
With multiple what? Sorry, I only kind of half heard that.
Candies.
Candies. Nah, I ain't taking no candies. Frequency is carefree, but not dumb. You know what? I'm gonna fuck with this guy. I'm gonna make my face, only my face, invisible, and stare at the camera.
You hear kind of a scoff. Fair enough. The rules of the game are that you hit the marks on the dartboard. Notice that there are multiple marks. And you look and you see that besides the center, which is clearly marked, there are multiple marks outside the dartboard. Outside the center of the dartboard. And on the peripheries too. In order to win this game and leave with a key, you must hit center mass 4 times. Getting close, and somebody else may feel a bit of heat. Way off the mark, nothing may happen. But spot on the dot, and you'll walk out of here with a fresh key.
Okay, so I'm going to activate Assault Surge, which gives me an extra action. And then because I already have 3 actions, well no, I have 2 actions. I have 2.5? How many actions do I have? 2.5. So that gives me 3. And then with my basic firearms, which gives me a +3 to my hit, as well as my 5 so that's plus 8. I aim for center mass 3 times.
Okay. Roll hit.
22, a 24, and a 27.
They all hit. Center mass.
I flip off the camera again while leaving my face invisible, and then I take another 3 shots because that's a turn for me. It's 3 shots.
All right.
Hey, quick question. How much of your face is invisible?
Just my entire face.
Well, yeah, but like how deep?
Oh, like basically they just see like an outline through my skull.
Oh, I thought they were seeing like a slice of like brain and like just like a chunk of a CAT scan.
Oh god.
That's pretty fucked up.
Like the first 2 inches of your face is invisible.
Hurry up,
Behind
bud.
that, it's just meat.
Frequency ain't like that, but that's
Okay.
something. That's something. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I got a 22, an 18, and a 21.
You hit center mass again 3 times, and confetti pops up from the floor. You see that the red line that was kind of etched across the ground kind of dissipates. It seems to be been projected from the lights above, and it clears up. And you see that the dartboard flings open, and that there's just kind of like a hole in the wall with a key inside.
I go grab it, and I go, "Let me out so I can go do my next room."
Oh, you know how to do that. There's a pressure plate.
I just feel like fucking with the guy. So I grab my key and I go to my pressure plate.
He doesn't seem to comment over the intercom. The camera is still there.
Still looking at the gaping hole in my head.
Yeah. And with that, who wants to go next?
Sure, let's see what's in the ball pit other than corn syrup and disease.
You walk into the room, and again, same with frequency, a camera with a intercom mounted on it drops down at the back of the room and says, returning guest to our little game. Mr. Disco. Welcome to the ball pit.
I gotta say, being called Mr. Disco is absolutely delightful. The first time I've actually been entertained by this prick. Anyway.
That's
What
the
do you
one
want?
that did it.
There is a key hidden inside of this ball pit. But you will have to spend some time rummaging about. Get unlucky, you may come across some unsatisfactory finds. But
Yeah, it's a ball pit. I know how they work.
with enough persistence, you will walk out of this room with one more key.
This fucking guy, I swear to God.
You walk into the ball pit.
Oh, I'm not walking in there. I'm looking at my inventory. I'm weighing my options. Probably even thinking out loud. Do I just like set it on fire? Do I just go nuts with the hammer? You know. If I combo wide swing and chain grapple and just swing the hammer by the chain in an increasing arc, I should be able to get through this ball pit pretty quickly.
That's using the old noggin.
Well, yeah, I'm not going in there. Are you kidding me? Like,
All right.
even if we ignore the neurotoxin and the razor blades and, you know, it's just gross.
Yeah, you know what kids are like.
Yeah, I have standards. Not touching that if I don't have to. So yeah, I'm just gonna start swinging the hammer around and slowly bringing the arc of that hammer down into the ball pit, just knocking him out of the way and going slowly deeper and deeper with it.
All right.
Emphasis on slowly, because I'm sure there's someone tied up in there. And I don't want to be knocking a head off, because I don't want to touch some gross balls. Oh, I could have phrased that better.
Gross balls. You don't have to roll hit. You swing and take a big bunch of the balls out. Kind of like you're scooping them, but with like a swing of your hammer. And the way the room is shaped, it's almost kind of like a funnel where the balls kind of funnel back in as they fall out. It's not a completely flat surface. There is a bit of a slight curve going
Yeah,
inwards towards the hole.
like a hunting antlion, only
Yeah.
stickier.
And roll perception as you swing and watch things fling out of the ball pit.
I don't want to see this guy's flinging balls. Okay. A 19.
You see some things that look like syringes, some things that look like bear traps. One of them even activates and claps shut. So even a grenade or two that you notice, but they don't detonate.
Ooh. Do they look like regular grenades, or do they look like they've been messed with?
Painted colorful colors.
Oh, nope, not touching them. Dang it. Well, Christmas is coming up, and I figured Gunshow would be excited to get his hands on some grenades, but these things are... bleh. Nah.
Not the ones you want to play with.
Nope.
Everything kind of just funnels back into the ball pit.
But I don't see any keys.
No.
Which means it's way down in there.
Quite likely.
Uh-oh.
What's uh-oh?
The fact that it's way down in there.
Well, I mean, the syringes aren't that big a deal. Good luck getting through my skin. Bear trap's kind of a problem. Grenades, obviously annoying.
Yeah.
Stop swinging the hammer. Can I see one of the grenades?
Yeah, I mean, a few of them didn't completely funnel down. Some of them stopped at the edges.
How far back from this ball pit can I get?
How far back can you get? I'd say at the edges of the room, or maybe about 5 feet. 10 at the edges of the room, the corners.
How far away can I get from the grenade?
Oh, absolute furthest? Maybe 30 feet.
Closer than I'd like to be, but should be survivable. I'm gonna take a shot at it.
Alright. You shoot one of the grenades, roll hit.
It's an 18.
Good enough to hit. You know, I don't really know how igniting, things inside of a grenade works, but I feel like this would make it blow up.
I mean, it's a sick laser gun that does energy damage. Like,
Exactly.
Composition B is pretty resistant to that sort of thing, but this is like, a space gun. It's got to do something.
So the grenade explodes, dealing quite a bit of damage around it. The ball pit seems to be in more disarray than usual, and you are far enough away that I'm actually gonna have you roll fortitude as shrapnel flies at you.
That is a 23. I'm happy
the
to report the
spare,
dice are suddenly on my side.
the little bit of shrapnel that hits you because it's so far away doesn't penetrate your skin, and so far away that its kinetic impact is dampened enough to not even hurt you. But the ball pit seems to be a mess. That explosion did kind of strew everything into chaos.
I'll strew you into
Yep.
chaos.
But hopefully balls that are obliterated are less prone to rolling back into the hole. I'm going to go back up and start swinging at a pile of ball mulch. Moving along.
Crazy.
Just swinging the thing in a wide arc. Basically digging my way through.
All right, you go and start swinging. Roll. I'm going to have you roll treasure find, actually, instead of hit or anything. Because you're trying to find this key inside this ball pit. Do you have any bonuses to treasure find? They would apply here.
I have no idea. Let me see. Where is that even at? I'm not... Oh, +0. So it'll be just a, D20. 11.
Right? You get closer and closer down the ball pit, but you don't find the key. You do, however, find a rusty syringe that fails to pierce your skin. Roll again.
Then again, this is basically standard for a Chuck E. Cheese ball pit.
Yeah.
Which is what makes it even grosser. Oh, that's a 2.
Ooh.
That's... You hate to find number 2 in a ball pit.
It's the
That's
worst.
not great. You find a bear trap, taking 1d4 plus 4 damage. Take 7 physical damage. DR does apply to this.
My DR is 7.
All right. You just
But I imagine
ignore it
that's
and keep
still
on
startling. You know, you touch a mousetrap, it doesn't hurt you, but it's still, you jump.
Yeah, and it's still stuck to you until you take it off.
There's more important things to deal with right now.
All right.
Treasure
Keep on
find again?
swinging. Yep. You're getting closer.
A 9.
Again, it's a syringe. Roll again.
A 4.
You find nothing. Roll again.
Ooh, a 5.
Ooh, piece of candy.
All right.
Well, hey, it's better than a 4.
Truth.
Another bear trap latches onto you. Healing. Six physical damage. Now you have 2 bear traps stuck to you as you continue to pummel your way through this ball pit. Roll
Just,
again.
I'm just gonna be stumbling out of this place, just covered in bear traps holding a key. It just... Man, did I mention I hate this guy?
Maybe one.
6 times.
A 3.
You're getting closer to the bottom, you feel like. And you find. As you reach out, you think you're about to find the key, you grab something. Before you can do anything,
Don't ever just reach out and
explodes.
grab.
+5. You take 14 physical damage from a grenade, point blank.
Okay, that smarts.
You know, something tells me that Donnie is sick of us foiling his plans that he thinks long and hard about. It just seems like he's DM lawing his way to like, hey, you're gonna go through this torture that I set up for you.
Especially after I just two-turned his whole marksmanship challenge.
I mean, you guys have bypassed a lot of shit here. This dungeon would have been a lot worse.
It's not Donnie's fault that grenade looked just like a key.
Yeah, I'm not.
Every once in a while, I have to admit, the entertainer pulls one over on me. I'm not proud of that. It's all the more reason to hate the prick.
I'm more talking like this is years of build-up for him. Like, he's created so many obstacles and we've kind of skirted around them, and he's like, no, you're gonna go through this one. His face
To be fair, you guys have skirted around a few things already. But yeah, carrying on. The ball pit's in disarray. But you can still keep looking.
With everything in motion, like everything exploding, can I roll perception to see if I can find the key and all the chaos?
Yeah, sure. With disadvantage. You weren't expecting this.
No one expects a grenade to the face.
No comment.
Holy, that's an 18.
You think you see like the key, the red bling of the key flying up, actually the orange bling of the key flying up.
Everyone throw some bits in chat. Celebrate. He rolled an 18 with disadvantage.
Yeah, those are the last good rolls I'm gonna have all session. What do I roll to yoink? It's just like a melee attack. Reflex? Sure. Yeah, okay. +3. $10.
You failed to yoink it, but it couldn't have landed far. You have to keep rummaging.
Oh, you failed to yoink it. Okay, that's what he said.
Yep. Close, but no yoink.
I heard. Yep.
What happens? The ball pit stays in the ball pit.
I hear nothing.
You managed to bypass the traps that were laid out in the ball pit, and you find the key.
I'm surprised there's any of them still intact. That's the second grenade that's gone off in this thing. I'm just lucky the grenade didn't propel a syringe into my eye.
You're giving him ideas.
Yeah, now that I have the key. Later.
Yeah, now that won't happen.
Oh, as you're walking out of the room, motherfucker. Yeah, I take the key. I leave this godforsaken ball pit.
Right. You stand on the pressure plate to leave the room?
Well, not before I give double middle fingers and a bow.
Yes. You've spared your new friend for a while, Mr. Disco.
Who the fuck's my new friend?
The monitor drops down, and you see Officer Orderly kind of sobbing with a gag in his mouth.
I've never met this guy in my life. Oh, wait. Nah, he's the guy who was always organizing the chief's desk for him.
Yeah, a bit of a suck-up, probably. Bit OCD.
Yeah. New friend is a hell of a stretch, though. You might want to do your research. And I head out the door.
All right. Before you head out, you step on the pressure plate and the door opens up a bit.
See what you did there.
And frequency stepping on it. You see the doors open up just a bit, not enough for either of you to fit. But first, we have to go to Sparkstorm.
Do our preset stuff not matter anymore?
Well, it was already open a few inches. Stepping on it from this side opens it up just as much as stepping on it from the outside.
But we all have to be done with
Yeah.
our rooms to get out. Is what he's trying to say.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, I keep looking.
All
Just
right.
looking
You're
around.
in the claw room,
Yeah.
and you see a claw machine with a control panel, and a speaker drops down, with a camera attached. Ah, Mr. Store. I've seen you've been rummaging around my store.
20 plus. DM, I need you to roll a will save.
Okay. 23.
Okay, you get my attention. I kind of like a perk my head, turn a little bit, and I'm like, huh? What stores?
This very one. It was closed, you know. But
Looked open to
that
me.
didn't stop you. It looked open to a friend of yours as well. And the monitor drops down showing what looked kind of like the girl in the black hood that you thought was Angelica.
I do not see the monitor. He got enough of my attention that I'm talking to him. But I'm still focused on trying to find the key in the room. And what else? What other goodies this room can hold?
You are talking to a high schooler, and
That's fair. So the voice continues to prattle on. To leave this room, you must play the claw game. Reach a control panel, press a few buttons, and watch the claw do its work. Simple as that. Leave it all up to the claw, but if the claw fails, well, things don't look good for you and your little friend.
Hang on, I haven't gotten to that claw thing. There's too many other good stuff in this room.
Right, roll perception, Sparkstorm.
A 9. I'm bored. I'm like, alright, so how about this claw room? This claw game.
With that 9, you just noticed the claw machine in front of you. And the control panel.
I look at it. How sophisticated does it actually look?
It's pretty basic. There does seem to be an insert quarter port, but it looks as if it's already received a quarter. There's a green light above a button saying activate the claw.
I go, if it's based on the picture here, like there's a little spot that you have, you know, the joystick and stuff. I look underneath it and I like open the access hatch under there, just to poke around.
All right, you take some time to pry open the access hatch.
I mean,
And do you have any tools on you?
I have my tomahawk. I was
All
gonna
right,
cut it open if I had to.
probably have to. If you want to pry under there and that's the only tool you have, you're gonna have to break through.
Yeah, I don't have lockpick set in here, so that's a bummer. What am I rolling?
Maybe use magnetism. Screws are metal too. I'm just saying.
Oh, this is metal. I figured this was like an arcade machine, the cheap, like not even plywood, like the post. What am I thinking of? The like hardened cardboard that's just press board or whatever.
No, that's not the kind of claw machine this is. This thing is all metal.
What am I rolling?
Power save. Or whatever your magnetism ability is that might have something different.
Sure, 27.
You unscrew the screws that are inside the control panel and open it up, and you see some circuits and stuff underneath it.
Hmm. Interesting.
Okay. And
I want to reach wherever I feel like the power cord comes into this machine. I want to reach it and just to see if I can tap a little top off on my MP real quick.
all right. As you open it, all the cords at first glance just look like cords, but roll a combination of knowledge and perception to figure out what cords are what. So perception first, and then knowledge.
11 perception, 30 for knowledge.
All right. You only notice one of the cords, and that is the power cord that you want to glean energy off of. The other cords are a bit of a mystery to you.
All right. Well, I'll take like I don't know, 2 turns worth of energy off of it.
Right? It takes the time to absorb energy. And as you take that about 12 seconds, you see on the monitor, or at least you hear, kind of saw blades activate and kind of, well, you don't know what they're doing until you look.
Yeah, I get a little top off, and then I'm like, okay, well, I kind of like grab my I'm not gonna touch this thing directly. I grab my tomahawk and I'm kind of like hitting the joystick around to watch the thing move, analyzing this thing a little bit.
All right. You realize that it's not immediately interacting with the joystick. There is a green button that says go. In fact, the joystick says locked underneath. There's a little icon underneath that says locked.
Okay. I walk up to the thing and I get a little tap on what looks to be like glass.
All right, you tap on the glass. It's glass.
I kind of yawn and I'm like, oh, this is boring. All right, fine. And I tap the green button with my tomahawk.
All right, you see the claw kind of activate and go to reach something, and what do I roll for that? All right. You have any treasure find bonus?
It's not an individual skill. My save / total is 5. I don't have a roll bonus.
All right. The claw kind of goes to reach the key. Now that you're standing right in front of it, you see a key there, and it misses it. It scoops a big old bowl of nothing, it looks like, and it slowly meanders its way back to the starting point to drop it off.
As it's kind of doing its own thing, I'm like, okay. I tap the button again with my tomahawk, and I walk over in front of the machine. I'm in front of the glass, like I'm making it look like I'm a kid, like watching another kid play, and I'm like plaster against the glass, like with my hands on it, like, come on.
Right, as you play, you hear the saw blades have stopped whirring. And I'm gonna roll again. 15. It comes back with a little capsule, and it drops it off, and it pops out. You open it up. It's not the key. You can tell that.
Well, while I'm watching it this time, I want to take a closer look to see what's all inside of here.
All right, at the control panel?
No, in the machine.
All right, you see that there are a lot of little capsules with little slips of paper inside of them. And the key that the claw has missed twice now. Looks like transparent balls, like plastic balls, orbs.
Yeah, I get it. Alright, I want to repeat my last action and tap the button, and then go up to the glass again. I'm gonna leave whatever was in there. Like whatever dropped.
All right. And as you leave it, you hear open your prize. Only winners leave this room.
Okay. I reach in there and I grab it.
All right, you grab it and open up, and within is grenades for everybody. So everybody who's standing at the doorway to get out.
I mean, I never opened it. I just grabbed the thing out of the machine. I said I opened it and grabbed it.
I thought you opened it. That's what I heard.
No, I reached in and grabbed it. I was gonna throw it. Honestly.
Oh, okay. Well, you throw it.
I was just seeing what he was saying. But anyways, I hit the button again.
Saw blades activate. He said his thing. He says, only winners leave this room. And the button does kind of clinks, like it's not gonna work until you open up the prize.
I yawn. I'm like, well, I was gonna do this the more fun way, and I put my hand up to the wherever the drop pit is. I put my hands on the two sides of the glass, and I create a pretty strong magnetization force to hopefully to yoink the key to the window and then just drop it in the exit hatch.
All right, roll power.
Come on. 29.
You manage to bypass this game completely, pull up the key and put it in, but as you do so, you hear the saw blades kind of rip up and you hear the spatter of blood.
I have got wind that, like, whenever someone looks at what he's trying to, like, what he's doing, they get tranced. So, I kind of, like, hold the key up. I'm like, it's been fun. And I start to walk out the room. I'll catch you in the next one.
Not a bad strategy.
Because I'm not gonna look at the camera.
Oh, you're no fun. And you step on the pressure plate.
As I'm walking out, yeah. I want to step on the
Alright,
pressure
the door-
plate and do the tuck and roll again, just to know the door's gonna close as soon as
The door opens up for everybody, all the way.
and I tuck and roll out.
Everybody?
Yeah, I know it's only going to be open for a split second, so I'm out.
Okay, everybody.
In the split second.
Everybody roll reflex. Gotta do it quick. Gotta go fast.
Unnatural 20.
16.
16.
You all make it frequency. You barely make it. You feel
With the 16?
That looks like 10.
with a 10.
Oh wait, never mind. I got a 10. Never mind. My bad. I missed that.
You almost feel it nip at your heel a bit, but you get out scot-free. Right? That's
So as we all walk into the hallway, my face still has an invisible hole, and I look directly at Disco's door, and I go hi to get his attention.
Disco.
Did you do that, or did the room do that?
I was
I
hoping
just-
for a better reaction.
Point at the whole face thing. Well, no, I've seen you turn, like, 6 doors invisible. I've seen you turn me invisible. Like, I know it's a thing you could do. Unless you did the whole, like, front 2 inches of your face, and you just, like, creepy meat slab on a neck. But, like, that would probably get a reaction.
I did that. I didn't want to
But-
give him the pleasure of staring at my beautiful face.
Yeah, no, head like a hole. I'm a Nine Inch Nails fan, too. I get it. It's great.
I walk up towards them and like, I got this thing, and I lift up a key that I'm assuming has like an orange or red, a red tail on it, or something that makes it look red.
And I go, yeah, I got mine.
That he maybe that ball pit thing was weird, but like, I mean, it's like he's never been to an arcade. Like you can just bypass those in the normal way.
How do you bypass a ball pit?
Yeah, I
That
don't
would
know
have been
about
good
that
to know before 2 grenades went off.
one. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm just talking like the claw. Sorry, not ball pit. The claw machine.
Oh, okay. It's like I pull a syringe out of my shirt and just flick it down the hallway.
I go, mine was crazy easy. I don't know about you guys.
Sledge, you also have 2 bear traps stuck to you.
Oh, I forgot those were there.
I'll assist
Like
helping
in
get one
character
off.
too. Just forgot I was there. Oh no, I could probably just flex them off. Being real, like
Yeah? Roll fortitude.
oh, that's a 14. That was god awful. I could do better than that.
They shift kind of loose, but
Like, I swear. Let me try again.
This never happens. Oh, poor showing.
one of them comes off.
I could just see Sledge just trying to like strike a pose and the bear trap actually getting in the way.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I'll just grab the other one and just throw it down the hall.
All right. You take the other one and throw it off. It clamps shut. Mid toss. Click.
That's what I get for trying to show off.
It's a
Showing off
really
my
good modifier.
style. I know, right? But those rolls, dude. Oh,
Your sledgehammer disco. I totally think it would be your style, just not your
right?
day.
Flex them off, but no. I have walked under a digital ladder and my dice are cursed.
Oof.
You're also in Sledgehammer's defense, he's a little stressed out.
Yeah. Right.
Oh yeah.
There- 3 more rooms.
So I'm headed to silver, right? Gray, whatever.
I'm going to surgery.
And I'm headed to the other dance floor looking one.
All right. You head down here, Sledge. Who's itching to go first? You can roll initiative.
I would rather go first because I'd like to go have a cigarette.
All right. Frequency. You walk to the room with an operating table in the middle and a mannequin with a set of tools set aside. It's like the game Operation.
Okay.
But a camera speaker rolls down, and the voice speaks. Again, I offer you this chance to endear yourself to our viewers.
I just keep my face invisible.
Please, show us those pearly whites and look deep into the camera.
I flip him off.
Very well. This game is Operation. Try to find the key
No duh.
without touching any of the organs in the way. It's in there.
I turn the entire outer layer of the mannequin invisible and look for the key.
Yeah. Okay, roll power save.
Okay. Is just power save or my invisible effect as well? Because my invisible has a +3 to my power effect.
You're just power effect.
Handicapping me, man.
You're
Handicapping me.
Your visible's more about not being noticed. I don't know.
It's about turning things invisible. I use it for more shenanigans than actually not being noticed.
Okay.
I barely ever use it on myself.
All right, I'll give it to you. Use the full modifier.
24. I didn't really need it, but okay.
All right. Yeah. The entire outer layer is turned invisible, and you can see where the key is nestled in. Saves you a bit of trouble trying to find it.
Okay, is there any organs around it, or is it just kind of like nestled in right under the skin?
Yeah, there are some organs around it, and there seems to be some candy canes stuck inside of the intestines and stuff.
Cool. Candy canes gross. Well, I take my laser dagger, which is a hell of a lot sharper than whatever the fuck this guy's got prepared, and I go straight down towards where the key is. Like, I know there's skin there. I'm the one who made it invisible. So I'm just going straight down at a direct angle for the key.
All right. This will be easier for you since you don't have to look as hard. But do you have any skills that apply to playing video games, controlling control panels?
No, not really.
Then roll d20. Oh, wait,
10.
actually there is one skill. A flat modifier of... Oh, you don't have a dex skill bonus. Never mind.
No. No, I do not.
Alright, you hear...
Oh, yes, I do. I've got a bonus to 5. Hey, I got a grid bonus. Dex bonus 5.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's actually enough. You get closer, you kind of weave closer, you bypass some of the candy canes, you get closer to the key. But you're gonna have to squeeze a bit further. Roll another d20 plus 5.
21. I am on
Nice.
fire. Maybe I got all your luck today, Converse-Borgern, because my rolls have been hot.
You're almost there. You haven't hit any vital parts. You haven't touched any of the candy canes. Roll one more time.
23.
You've clapped on the key. Now you have to extract. Roll again.
I don't have that. I don't have that super vibration awesomeness that some speedsters do. That'd have been useful.
Yeah.
But I'll stick with my stuff. 18.
You get further out. Roll again.
You were just trying to blow me up, aren't you? Or you're just trying to use up all my luck before the end of the battle, and then I'm fucked.
Both.
Natural 20. Probably both, because that was my nat 20 for the night.
Yeah, I'll give you this. You crit your way out the rest of the way. You get this key without... It was perfect. Perfect score, perfect victory. You get your key. And you see...
I turned my pants invisible. Just the backside of my pants. So he gets full moon sign as I walk towards the door.
You do that as confetti flies from the ceiling and you hear clapping of the hands. Yeah.
They're applauding his ass?
They're applauding my ass. And I'm leaving that ass on full view while I stand there and wait for my teammates to finish the task.
All right. Who wants to go next?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go have a secret.
Sparkstorm or Sledge? You can roll for it.
Sure.
I'll go.
Okay.
All right, Sledge, you walk to a room with a dance floor. And as you get in, roll perception. It's actually kind of dark in there.
16.
You see two figures standing in the darkness. That guy and... This guy.
Huh.
Completely dark room, just one light above just comes down just to shine a light on the stage and just revealing just those two.
Yeah, it's really dimly lit, but you see them before the rest of the lights get on. Before you actually step off the pressure plate.
One of them only tells lies, the other wants to show you their sick katanas. Okay. Alright, whatever. I take a few steps in. What do you fuckers want?
As you step in, the lights shine up, and now it's clear to see who these guys are. And the intercom comes up. Welcome, Mr. Disco, to Tag on the dance floor. Touch any of these lovely two competitors 5 times, and you'll walk out of here with a key. Every time you miss, though, you may be in for a bit of a surprise.
So my task is to beat up clowns. I've never been happier.
And with that, roll initiative.
Alrighty. Let's...
Oh, great start.
that is a 10. Hey, if it has to happen at all, initiative is perfect.
That is true.
You actually beat them with your nat 1. There are no crit fails in my game.
I'm excited to kill some clowns.
Right? You get first turn. You see, there's a big one with a lollipop kind of club and a smaller one. Who do you strike first?
That's some music right there.
Thanks.
I haven't busted this one out in a while. I'm gonna go after this guy because it looks like he's using a hammer, and that's my thing.
There can only be one hammer wielder around here.
Right? I
Very
mean,
fair.
just not original. Let's see. What are the details on that one? I haven't used. Oh, okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much movement do I have? 8. Okay. So that brings me to there. For flyby swing. It's a DC 11 power save to avoid going prone. But other than that, that is... Well, that's assuming I hit, so let me try and hit. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's...
You missed.
Never mind. I don't hit.
2 nat ones back to back. Can't write that.
Yeah,
You can't make that up.
that's...
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen 3 in a row. It's honestly fucking makes you question reality when you see shit like that.
No, you
Well, that
haven't
didn't
seen
work,
it,
so
Dottie.
from-
You've done it.
For
I
my
have
second
done it.
attack, I'll just try and hit the guy. Nothing fancy. Oh my god.
Not gonna cut it. He kind of just kind of weaves out of the way.
I'm sure. Just looking absolutely perplexed and disappointed, like, wait, this is the guy? The boss sent us in to fight this dope?
Yeah, it's not a good impression that you left.
Yeah, understandable. Holy shit. Alright, bring it.
With that, the big guy rolls an 11 to hit you. Does it hit you?
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Oh shit, you come into my house.
You take 14 physical damage.
Man.
And with that, roll a fortitude save.
That is a 16.
You see that part of the lollipop cracks and some of the sugar tries to adhere to you, but it has no effect. This guy rushes over to strike at you. He gets in melee range, and counter guide, that's the one I want. +5. +21 hits. Deals 28 +3. 7 melee damage. And with that, kind of stops and kind of dances in front of you. No, I missed an action. The big guy dances in front of you too. Roll a will save.
Alright. That is a 19.
Right. They seem to be dancing to perplex you, but you are unperplexed. The little guy exits melee range. With the remainder of his movement, you have opportunity attack.
Well, hopefully this one lands. That's 5. A 24. Hey!
Oh,
They're on my
shit,
side.
that does land. All right, deal damage.
That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, very nice. Whoa.
I know.
That's impressive.
Very nice. It's your turn now. Oh, the little guy left some shatter boxes in front of him. I don't have icons for them, just pinging where they are. You walk over
Yeah.
that, there's gonna be some teeth trying to bite you.
I'm comfortable with that. Yeah, I step right there, right on him.
Alright. And the chatter boxes, there are
Hit me with your best shot.
Look, I shrugged off bear traps. I'm not worried about little teeth.
yeah.
Um,
They don't even bite you, they miss you. Oh, that was a D10. Hold on.
I was gonna say I'll take it.
They miss you.
So then I'm going to do a sweeping attack to hit both of them. Well, attempt to hit both of them. I know anytime I get remotely confident, the dice are quick to teach me humility. It is a 14 to hit them.
14 misses the fast one, but it hits the big one.
Hey, it hits a hit.
Yeah. You're at 2 hits now. Roll damage.
I know. Oh my god. Whatever. It's not like the guy has a mountain of DR.
Probably not.
Big guy with a
He's
hammer,
not-
why would he have DR? That would be ridiculous. Second verse, same as first. I'm gonna try hit these fools again.
Alright.
17.
That hits both of them.
Plus 3. 4 damage.
Okay, hold on. I accidentally modified your HP pool.
Why would you do that?
On accident. -4 to both of these guys. Wowie zowie. Alright. And with that, it's their turn. Alright. Big guy takes a swing at you. Six. 23, and he deals.
Just barely
Big ol'
hits.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, double
He
my
deals-
AC plus change. That's, you know.
It's barely right there.
10 physical damage. Roll
That
fortitude.
leaves a mark. Alright. That is an 18.
You ignore the sugar coating that's on his lollipop once more. Does nothing to you. Now roll a will save. He's dancing.
A 4.
You are solely focused on killing this guy now, but his movements seem mesmerizing.
You're
It's one of those, like, I hit you twice with a fuck-off hammer. Why are you dancing?
you're being attacked by the footloose. Shit. I had this saying. The footloose frenzy.
Ooh. But with that, the little guy
Copyright.
stabs you.
I was gonna say, hey, you don't know if he stabbed me yet, but, like, my AC is nothing, so, yeah.
He attempts, and he succeeds with a crit. Healing.
That's gonna leave a mark.
So 8 plus 3.
11.
9, 10. 11 physical damage. And then he breaks contact. 1. Roll opportunity attack.
With pleasure. That is a dirty 20.
My fast characters always have terrible luck dodging anything. Yeah. Yeah, you hit him. Roll damage.
4.
Mineral.
There's 9 other sides to this imaginary D10.
Maybe you just
It
need
just...
to. Maybe you need to do the what is it? The click and drag. How do you do that? Where it throws it on there?
Oh, yeah, no. My computer's no slouch, but that's murdering the GPU.
Yeah, I know. The couple times we've done it, like it's just like I can feel it get hot in my room, and I'm like, that's not optimized nearly any bit.
Yeah.
All right. And
Yeah,
with
that's
that,
4 damage.
Sledge, you've gotten your 5th tag for the, well, event. And you see all them kind of like take a more relaxed posture. And they start walking away towards the edges of the room. Do you try to kill either of them? One of them chucks a key at you.
Uh, yeah. Yeah, I catch the key, I put that away, and I tell
Here's
him
your
this
key.
ain't over.
They just chuckle menacingly and kind of like walk away towards these walls that sort of open up and close as they exit behind them.
Oh, I can't even get an attack in? Okay.
You can.
I was gonna
Really
throw a
want
hammer at Quick Guy. Oh, I want to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to
ahead.
stop Don. Yeah, I know you've only been playing with us for like a year, but like you have to, if he's explaining something, you have to stop him because otherwise he's gonna keep explaining until he does what he wants. Like if you want to take an action, you have to interrupt him.
Oh my god.
Why'd you roll a d10?
What was your hit roll?
It was 23 to hit. I'm assuming that hit. That's why I
You
rolled
hit.
the damage.
Yeah.
Which is the same damage I've rolled 4 times in a row now.
Dang, yeah, that hits. I swear, it's always my like dodgy characters that just suck at dodging.
I know, that's why I attacked him.
It's,
It's the only one I can consistently hit.
I swear, roll 20 is just saying, yeah, you're rolling a 1d1, right? Like it's just ignoring the 0 behind, like deleting trailing zeros, you know? Just rolling a 1d1, right?
Yeah, it's not great. But yeah, you hit him. Do you want to do anything besides that?
I mean, second attack.
Right? Are you reeling him in?
No.
Right. Do your second attack.
It's a nat 20, which
Hits
is going
as
to
well.
double a 1,
It
so...
it will at least score more points than the last one. Guaranteed.
Oh! Rolled a 3 that time. Alright, so 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. You hit him, and you actually kind of ram him out the door. As he goes flying, you hear kind of bones cracking.
I reel in the hammer
door
real quick.
Door closes behind each of them. You have your keys.
Alright,
Yeah.
I make my way out of
Fuck
this
them
place.
All right. Stand on the pressure plate, and last one standing. Sparkstorm.
Yeah.
You see this kind of this animatronic-looking figure standing in front of the
Tinky
other
Winky.
side of the window. Yeah, Tinky Winky. I don't know if we can say that. I really don't know how copyright works.
Teletubbies is so old it probably doesn't matter.
Is that the actual name of it?
Yeah. Well, Tinky Winky is one of
Teletubbies?
them. Tinky Winky, Lala, Dipsy, Po, you know? Teletubbies,
Yep.
Teletubbies, say
Yeah.
hello.
You know, if you'd have said yes, probably would've got away with it. But now that you like said all the names, I'm pretty sure we would be in trouble. If you've been like, yeah, maybe something similar, like you might have had like ignorance on your side, but you just naming all of them, it removes all ignorance that we could have played.
I
Come on,
couldn't
Donnie,
help
you gotta
myself.
think. You gotta think here. All right. Anyways,
I just remember Teletubbies. This I gotta say this because I remember Teletubbies for one reason only. The guy my mom was married to at the time was high out of his mind, standing there watching Teletubbies, and I had a snow day, and he looks at me and he goes, "They're hypnotizing me when their bellies flash." So Teletubbies are burnt. I never watched them, but they are all burnt into my mind because of that one day.
Oh no.
well, I think
Uh,
since we got on the topic of Teletubbies, I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that like the person who created, like, who thought of the idea of Teletubbies thought of it in a fever dream.
I believe it.
That makes sense.
Like, literally, the guy
It
was,
makes sense.
the person was like deathly sick with like the flu or something, and like he was a writer, a TV writer or whatever, and had the idea, and like had, you know, did the whole notebook next to the bed, so when he had a dream or like inspiration, he would write it down, and wrote that down, woke up the next day and was like, what the fuck is this? Or like whenever he got sick, he's like, let's try it. I have no idea if that's true, but I've seen that show a handful of times and I would believe it.
Yeah, I'd believe it too.
That's why you don't mix NyQuil and box wine.
Yeah.
It was a trippy show. They had a talking vacuum cleaner for a pet.
I don't remember that much. Anywho, I walk in and I see
Yeah,
a big toy in front of me.
Okay, you see an animatronic figure. That's what it's supposed to be. It just looks like animatronic. And standing in front of the window, as you see it, and the intercom speaks. Welcome to Simon Says. I don't think that's copyrighted. I'm just gonna. That's the game.
It's not. It's It's protected under like whatever the like law that it's a common knowledge thing.
All right. Do as the puppet man does, and you'll walk out of here with a key. And you roll perception check.
Nine.
You look around the room and you see, like, you know, just some things that look interesting, but you mostly distracted by the puppet looking person. So, mimic him 5 times, and you're free. So he's got his hands splayed out on the glass in front of him.
Okay, and I look at like the control panel. I'm like, how am I supposed to do that?
Physically.
Okay, and I just start hitting buttons just to see what they do.
You hit a button and it goes, burn.
I don't stop.
Ooh. Right. You keep pressing buttons, dun, dun, dun. You know, you keep hearing that aggravating buzzing sound. And everybody else in your rooms, you're going to have you roll power saves. And actually, tell me what your power save is that I have to beat. I have to beat your guys' power saves.
15.
Sledge?
Power save is 14.
Right?
He rolled a one.
You guys feel like it's getting warmer in your room as you're standing on your pressure plates, but you can't tell what's causing it to get warmer. Sparkstone. The intercom speaks up. You're not just playing for yourself, but for your friends.
Yeah, sure, that's cool. But
Like,
but check this out. And like, as it's doing the beeps, I do.
with your voice?
No, I'm tapping the buzzers. I'm tapping the buttons because each one's making a sound, and so I'm just starting going to town and playing a song out of them. Nothing's happening, by the way, besides this weird sound. It's got a cool tone to it.
Right. Room keeps getting warmer in your guys' rooms. You don't take any damage yet. The intercom continues to speak. It warns you that continuing to fail to mimic what's on the other side of the room will have repercussions for your friends.
I kind of like get up, I'm stretching. I'm like, how am I failing? I haven't even started yet. I've just been playing a song.
The mime just stares at you. Hands splayed out on the glass.
Mr. Intercom dude, I'm talking to you. Like, you said I'm supposed to mimic this guy, sure, but you never said go. You never said Simon Says. Like, how am I supposed to know when this is going? How am I failing if don't know if I even started yet? I'm saying this as I decide to look around the room that I'm in.
Alright. Simon says go. It says with a bit of frustration.
Roll the 26. Do I see anything around the room?
You notice that there are multiple panels that seem to have bright colors on them around the room. They also seem to be pressure plates of some sort. There's the yellow one. There's a blue one. Orange one. They got the different colors of the different rooms. And each of the pressure plates is divided into 4 more pressure plates. So it's almost like you got all these different color pressure plates, but each of them are divided into 4 pieces.
Hey, is that DDR over there? I'd really love to play that instead of whatever that animatronics is. Whatever that puppet thing he's doing.
And the voice doesn't say anything.
You're really boring, you know that? I thought you... But with the name Entertainer, I thought you'd be more entertaining. And I kind of just like stand and like kind of look towards the animatronics. I'm not actually like looking at it. I don't want to like at it in its eyes. And you see like me like in the best like emo high schooler way, just like if the hands are up like this, just like just like
You put your hands up to it?
nah, I'm just holding them up. I'm not touching that glass. I don't know where that's been.
He's just giving up.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm just
As you reach your hands
mirroring
forward,
it. I'm mirroring it. I'm just not touching, like reaching out.
you see the animatronic kind of turn its head almost a little bit like confused as your hands get close to touching the panel where it's standing, but nothing happens.
Mr. Intercom dude, I'm doing it. He's not doing anything.
Is it so hard to grasp? Mimic him perfectly. Touch what he touches.
I am mimicking him. Why do I don't know when the last time that's been cleaned. This place does not look very sanitary down here.
It's not.
Fine.
You put your hands on where it's got its hands.
Yeah, I do.
All right. You hear kind of
Donnie's
like
like, are you finally doing it?
you hear
Does
kind of
an
like a ding.
11 or a 14 hit?
Yeah.
I saw that coming.
All right. Is this an electric surge that you're doing?
Oh, actually, yeah. Um. Oh, that's not a 8, not a D810. Holy shit. I send a wait. Was it 1 or 2 hit? I only rolled once, but
I don't know.
I said 11 or 14. The animatronic guy, thingamajigger.
How much damage does it take?
How many hits do I get? 11 or 4.
What are your hit rolls?
11 and 14.
11, 14. They're both touched, so I'd say that it's enough to hit it.
Okay. 24 damage. Electric damage.
All right, you send a powerful jolt across the panel into it, and it kind of jolts up and kind of like, glitches and stands like in an awkward position for a moment.
I mimic the position it's standing in.
You hear a green ding, ding, ding. And then it sort of regains its posture a bit. You've got 2 green dings now. And it leans against the wall to its right.
I mean, I looked at the wall before I lean at it.
You can see that where it's leaning is the yellow room. Or, the yellow panel. And it's got 4 quadrants. And if you mimicked it perfectly, you would be leaning on the yellow panels.
Yeah, I'll lean on it.
You do see it's divided into 4 quadrants. Do you try to position yourself to avoid some of them?
I'm not trying any. I'm just kind of like, I look to see if there's any like pokey shit that will prick me or something. And then I kind of just, if I see it's safe, then I'll just like look at it and lean against the wall in the same way that its dumb face is doing.
All right. You lean on it and you hear a ding ding. Frequency, roll reflex.
Just because I called you out for Tinky Winky. Is it 6? It is reflex 6. Yes. See, you used up all my luck with my rolls. I only got 10.
A grenade falls out of the ceiling above you, and you take 12 physical damage as it explodes.
Douchebag. So, for the foreseeable future, now that grenades are falling on me, I am going to activate. Well, actually, if I see, can I try speed catch? Since I see it falling towards me.
I'll allow you to roll back the roll and do whatever that skill is.
Oh, 13.
Still
for
not
speed catch.
Still not good enough.
Mwah,
See if you can
mwah.
just slap it my way.
Oh, well, what about a 15?
15 for what? How'd you get a 15?
Because it's got a +2 next to it, and I didn't see that.
All right. Yeah, I'll give you that.
All right. I throw it back towards the mannequin. You're not in my room, Disco. I can't throw it at you.
You could hit it out into the hallway.
Pressure plates. Aren't the doors open?
No, we need the spark storm for the door to open.
Well, it's slightly open. It's just not open all the way. They never close all the way because we have the stuff outside.
You managed to actually use a skill to negate the grenade that was launched at you and throw it at a mannequin inside, blowing up the mannequin.
Shooting
And
candy
everything
canes
seems-
everywhere.
Still enough to you,
I
frequency.
already beat my challenge. There shouldn't be anything blowing me up.
Spark storm. You see the animatronic kind of lean up against the other wall with the blue panel.
Okay. I do the same thing. I look to see if there's anything thing that's gonna poke me, or yeah. I mean, I'm not too worried about leaning onto something. I have clothes on, but
You've already rolled a really good perception check, so you're well aware that it is just a 4 quadrant, checkerboard looking blue panel.
yeah, I lean on it.
All right. Sledge, roll reflex.
All right. $30-20.
A grenade falls out of the ceiling above you. You
I slap it back towards this door here.
manage to do that, and the grenade goes boom far away from you. Sparkstorm, you hear another green ding 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 sound, and then the animatronic kind of just lays down on the floor, right behind it.
I put my hands up. I win.
Yeah, I'll say you actually won.
I was just picturing that as the entertainer's voice, just like, yeah. Just a little bummed out. Just-
After the first room I was in, he's like, this fucking kid. I mean, I'm in the wrong age. Like, if it's animatronics, you need either a little bit younger than me, or you need old enough where I can drink. I'm in that age range where it's like, Chuck E. Cheese isn't fun.
Yeah, you get a good point.
All right. Get on out of here, you scamp.
I look to see if I can steal a souvenir from the, I could rip something off of the panel and keep it as a souvenir.
All right. Roll perception and knowledge afterwards. Combo roll.
21.
All right. You get a good grasp of what you're looking at.
Oh,
Yeah, and you see that there's some good materials in there, good wiring. You know, it's good stuff.
I mean, I was talking is there a figurine or something?
Oh, no, there doesn't seem to be any figurines in here. It's all buttons, panels, traps. Well, on the other side, it looks like traps.
Can I take a picture off the wall? Can I yank out one of the little screens that are on the panel thing?
You could try, but they seem firmly attached. You would have to roll pretty high on fortitude to do that.
I mean, he seems very upset, so I'll take my chances. Why not? Well. Probably
All
not.
right, you try to pry something off of the wall, and the voice just says, "Your friend's dead. Get out of here. Her corpse is waiting for you."
Who's that?
I don't know. I never looked.
Oh.
Wait, which are you talking frequency? I call back to him. Or Sledgehammer.
This isn't funny anymore. Roll perception.
15.
It's getting hotter in there.
I just take a big sigh. I'm like, oh, only fun when you're in charge. You can't play along with anyone else as I'm walking out of the room. But still, what are you talking about?
And with that, you see the camera actually behind the glass panel where the animatronic is pans down, and there's a monitor attached. Do you actually look at it?
If there's a camera, no.
Right? Well, that pops down, assuming you turn your head to look away.
The moment I see the camera, I immediately turn around. I'm like, who? No, I know the way you are with cameras. I'm not looking at a camera.
There's no verbal answer.
Alright, keep your secrets. I'll find out. And I walk out.
Alright. You walk on the pressure plate. The pressure plate's open. Everybody's door is wide open. Everybody rolling reflex to jump out.
I'm tuck and rolling once again.
Alright, everybody roll reflex.
Tuck and roll, Grandma, tuck and roll.
A 4.
22.
A net.
Sparstorm, it clips your foot. You manage to squeeze out, but not before getting gripped by a closing metal door, taking 10 physical damage.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, is that Footloose you were talking about before?
Yeah. Almost gave one to them. Almost was part of it.
Right, and with that, all the keys are acquired. There is just the vault room.
Well, I meet up with the other guys. I'm like, well, I got my second one.
Look directly at Disco and I say, give me the keys.
Okay. You seem a little more excited about this than I expected.
You get mad at me when I put keys in the keyholes.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. You do love sticking things in holes. Here you go.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know how your friend is, but he said my friend was dead, but I don't know what friend he had. I never looked.
I don't think the entertainer has had many healthy relationships, so he doesn't quite know what friendship is. I'm assuming it's someone you just bumped into on the street and said more than 2 words to. Like I said, friend to him, I don't think he has many, so he's not really clear on what that means. So it could be anybody. It could be the mailman. Who knows?
Okay.
I wouldn't get too worried about it.
Also, a side
Again,
question.
he was talking about Officer Orderly, and like, I barely know the guy.
Never met the guy. Anyways, it's like, yeah, was he cheery when he was talking to you guys? Because he was pretty. Best way I can describe it is, he was that clown. He sounded like that clown that you hired after his 3rd night of binging, and like, he woke up like he's had a hangover for 3 days straight and just not having any kids. Like, if this guy is supposed to be entertaining, like, he would not make a lot of money.
Last day of the carnival, first thing in the morning, extremely hungover.
Yes, that guy.
Yeah.
Did he sound like that to you guys, or did I just not play his game right? Games are boring.
I think
I
you
just kind of flicked him off a lot.
interacted with him more than I did. Yeah, I don't think I didn't talk to him much. There's no real point.
I don't know. He kind of kept yelling at me to actually start the game, and then I beat the game so quickly. And then he was just, and then I started asking questions afterwards, and he was like, "Just leave. I'm done with you." Like, I had fun. It didn't seem like he had any fun.
I
didn't
think
have
this is
fun.
the first bad guy you pissed off before I pissed off.
I didn't have any fun
From
with
my
him.
experience, it's best that he's bored with you. If he's interested in you, worse things happen. Bored with you, it might be quick.
I think it's a combination of bored and upset, you know. He wanted to have some fun. I gave him what he wanted, but not the way he wanted, and so that kind of upset him, you know. And I was able, I don't mean it to my own horn, but kind of outsmarted his games a little bit, so although that animatronic, that like animal robot thing was weird. Reminded me of a TV show when I was a kid. Anywho. Should we get going? Did Frequency
Might as
already
well.
yoink
I
my
need your
keys?
keys.
Well, I was holding
No,
them
I
up.
didn't yoink them. I need you to give them to me. Oh, well then yes, I yoinked them. And I go to the door and I put keys in. While they're talking.
Right. You open the doors, you kind of hear
Hold on.
this little
Wait. Stop. How are we feeling? Cliffhanger time?
Thinking
Yeah, I
cliffhanger
could go
time.
for a stop.
Before he starts unraveling and giving some information, like, that would be like Frequency puts the keys in the door and then bam. Scene.
all right, yeah, that's a good enough place to hang up on.
Also, I have to pee, that's why I was asking.
All right. Oh man. And there we go, viewers. That was the funny business dungeon. Our heroes overcame the myriad games set by the entertainer, and now they are finally ready for the end of this dungeon in the final room. What awaits them further inside? And who was the entertainer talking about when he said, "Your friend's dead"? Find out next time
There
on
better be some
Powerless.
clown murder.
There probably will be.
Frequency was promised clown murder.
Oh, if you find out that two clowns escaped me, you're going to be livid. Definitely keeping that on the DL. That was embarrassing, frankly.
Who knows? They might show up in this room with as bodyguards.
Yeah, just
I'm
battered and bruised.
not revealing anything. Cards close to my chest. We'll find out next week.
Oh yeah, we're still recording. Bye guys.